Minty, not to be confused with the Minty that Ravenpaw met, is a small black and white she-cat with blue eyes. She was a kitty pet who lived near RiverClan's territory at the lake, along with her littermates Brandy and Polly. When the lake flooded, she was asleep under a bed. Their housefolk wanted to leave with the cats, but Minty didn't hear them calling for her until it was too late, and they left without her. The house flooded quickly, and Minty climbed into a wooden tub to keep dry. What she didn't realize was that it would float and leave her stranded in the water. Even worse, it started to leak and sink. This is when a ThunderClan patrol, led by Bramblestar, found her. They helped her out of the tub, and she begged them to let her come with them, since she had nowhere to stay and nothing to eat. Once she realized that they were wildcats, not kitty pets, she was a bit afraid of them, having heard stories of how clan cats are vicious and eat bones. But she came along to their temporary camp once they promised that nobody would eat her. She found it difficult to adjust to life in the forest, without any comfortable blankets, and with only prey like mice and birds to eat. She was also surprised to find how civilized the clans were, to the point that Amberpaw had to point out that wild doesn't mean savage. ThunderClan did their best to welcome her, though. Purdy told her stories, and Millie in particular gave her sympathy and encouragement, since she used to be a kitty pet too. Minty was soon joined by two other cats she knew, Jessie and Frankie, who had also been displaced by the flood. Since they didn't know how long it would be for the cats to be able to return home, ThunderClan encouraged them to pitch in and gave them hunting and battle lessons. Although Minty didn't have a lot of confidence and wasn't much of a fighter or hunter, she eventually did do her best to help the clan, going on patrols and helping rebuild the camp. Finally, the floodwaters went down. Frankie decided to join ThunderClan, but Minty was eager to return home to her housefolk. Her time in ThunderClan must have rubbed off on her, though, because she wanted to wait one more night to help finish what she was working on, and she and the clan talked about how much they'd miss each other. Bramblestar, Millie, and Dovewing brought her back home. Her two legs had returned, and she leaped into their arms, telling them everything about what had happened to her, even though they couldn't understand. Minty went on to tell stories about her adventures to other kitty pets, referring to it as the most fun she'd ever had. She was a kitty pet at heart, but Minty never forgot her time in ThunderClan.